Welcome to Warrior 1 or Virabhadrasana A. This is a posture that you will find in every vinyasa, every Ashtanga class, as it is very popular in the vinyasa sequence, typically followed by a chaturanga. So be sure to check that one out if you're also practicing the warrior poses. The Vira means warrior. There's a lot of mythology to these one of three poses, which we invite you to check out for yourself. Some incredible benefits for Vira 1 is that it cultivates amazing leg strength because it's strong on the front thigh. And you also begin to strengthen the flexibility and the intensity on the lower hamstrings as you extend up through the sternum and you expand through your breath. There are some things to look out for in the pose. If you're experiencing any ankle issues, knee pain, or spinal pain, you might want to completely avoid the pose altogether. So let's check out the pose together. We'll meet in Tadasana. I will mention that there are two ways that you will find yourself entering this in a public yoga class or online. It'll be from standing, which we will demonstrate here in a moment, or it might be in downward facing dog where a leg lifts and you come into lunge pose and then you find yourself in the pose. From here at Tadasana, take a generous step back with your right foot. Left foot forward. And we'll start with the legs straight just for a moment as you get yourself in alignment where the right heel is rooted on the ground. Now, when you do that, your hips are kind of facing off to the side, and we want to work in this specific approach to square the hips forward. This is not going to happen for everyone, and we will mention in many lineages and teachers, you'll hear it many different ways. It's important to make sure, how's it feel for you? Right? Very key. So as we're working on getting the hips to square forward, if it's not happening for you, you might take your back foot a little closer to the edge of the yoga mat as you push down through the outer right heel. So you'll notice that Ashton's foot is rooted. The heel isn't lifted, which you'll find as a common mistake for Vira 1. And then when you're ready, begin to bend your knee. Now, another thing to look out for as you bend the knee, to stack your knee above your heel, is the knee likes to fall in. If you're not paying attention, it'll just kind of go in. So be vigilant. Press your outer left knee to the left while you press down through your big toe mound. And now we want to challenge you and invite you to get your thigh to 90 degrees. Now, in order to do that, Ashton needs to take her front foot further forward to stack her joints. So make sure you're looking out for that in your own body. Now, you've seen Ashton has her hands on her hips the entire time. Once you have the legs stabilized, inhale, reach your hands high above your head. Your breath is breathing. You see the back bend. Now, did you know this is the first back bend taught in the series of standing yoga? So, as the knee is bent, the back heel is rooted, the palms are reaching, internal rotation on the spiral of the hands. This is a wonderful place to be. If you'd like to take the pose to a stronger expression, often taught in Ashtanga yoga, you can bring your palms together above your head, maybe gaze up as you look up and you go up, like a string is pulling you from the center of your sternum. And then when you're ready to come out, exhale, hands come to your hips and step to the top into Tadasana. And I'll mention in most sequences, instead of coming back to Tadasana, you will usually take Chaturanga into downward facing dog. So my friends, this is Virabhadrasana A or Warrior 1.